I'm really starting to like to sit on the floor. I mean, I'm right next to the vent for the air conditioning, and you get to see puppies. I mean, it's a win-win, right? For everybody. So welcome back, everyone. If this is your first time here, my name is Alex, and today we're going to reveal the DNA results for Gypsy and Clea. I was actually quite surprised that the results were already in because I sent them out maybe 2 days before I posted the previous video when we were actually doing the test for them. And they came back in like a week and a half, so I was actually quite surprised because the last time I sent in DNA tests, it was like 3 to 4 weeks, like the average they usually say that it takes. But so I think it was actually under 2 weeks that it came in. So Gypsy and Clea are 100% moose and squirrel. And they are actually 100% Australian cattle dogs. And my first reaction when I saw the results, I'm gonna be completely honest here, I got a little bit cocky. So I have been dealing with a lot of stupid on the internet lately. So it was just kind of a nice little validation, like, you know, I am right once again, trolls. I have cattle dogs. So I'm probably gonna be a little bit on a high horse for the next week on it, but then I'll go back to my regular non-arrogant self. So I know I mentioned in my previous videos that they felt a little bit different than my other cattle dogs, but I guess that's because they're 100% and my other two aren't, even though they all definitely act and look all the same. So I was never 100% sure that they were 100% because the breeder, I mean, I took her for her word on it. I didn't ask her for DNA testing. It wasn't a big deal when I went to get the girls, and it still really isn't a big deal now. So I guess for those who wanted to know, I mean, that I guess is sort of the end of the video for you guys, right? I mean, like, there's not much else to say, but they're 100%. And so just to show everyone, so there's Clea, one breed detected. I'm gonna open hers and then Gypsy's. So there you go. 100% Australian cattle dog for Gypsy, and also for Clea. So we did the essential test, and they tested for, I think, was it 29 genetic things. But the thing I thought was interesting is the traits they tested. So here we have, you know, they test for 2 variants for, you know, the length of their snoot. Yes, I say snoot because it's their little snoot. So Clea didn't have either copies of that variant, but if you go over to Gypsy's, go over to her traits, she actually has the trait of having a possible short snoot. And I think that's kind of cute because, not cute, but I just thought it was neat because that is correct. She does have a shorter snoot than Clea. Like, they're sisters, they're from the same litter, and she got that different genetic code than her sister, you know, things like that. And I could not imagine Gypsy being 59 pounds. She would be like the fattest little cow dog. But there's little Gypsy's family tree, all cow dogs. And Clea's. I think doing this test actually also shows how much differences there can be for a purebred or for a 100% dog. I mean, my girls are on the smaller side, which made me question, because, you know, you see these cow dogs that are stocky, and they're very lean. Well, Clea's got a little of that stocky chunk, more than Gypsy. Hi, honey. She's like, leave me alone. I am on the comfy chair. But I've even seen people in groups argue over that their dogs aren't 100% because they don't fit the complete mold. And I think they forget that when it comes to genetics, just like with us, some of us are tall Amazons and some of us are shorter humans. You know, it's things like that play a factor in it too. They actually have it on there now where I can upgrade Lucian and Silver's results and see if we can pinpoint more specifically the breeds, maybe even find out what Lucian was. Just my curiosity, you know, I like to just throw money at it apparently. But yeah, all money is currently going to Mr. Sully, who's coming home in 5 more days. And he comes from parents who both tested 100% cattle dog through Embark. So no matter who you go through for your dog's DNA testing, you know, just, you know, take it with a grain of salt, and, you know, remember there are other genetic things that are involved with how your dog looks. Genetics does what it does. You know, we have no control over that. Well, we probably will eventually, and that's just creepy, but, or we kind of do. Anyway, we're not going into that. I think that's it, because I've covered DNA stuff pretty much in the other videos. And I guess that's it for today. So remember to click all the buttons, especially the notification bell. And yeah, thank you guys as always for watching. You girls will say bye-bye? For the people that stick around to the end of the video, say bye. Thank you for watching. They're like, whatever, Mom. God, how did I get so lucky? Look at those ears.